Don't be upsetty, have some spaghetti. When someone asks me directions for the city I have lived my entire life. Eat spicy food. My mouth. Brilliant. My stomach. It's treason then. Man, I can't believe people used to fight over what color the white and gold dress was. His co-worker, don't you mean the black and blue dress? Everyone at the office 2 minutes later. He's probably thinking about riding his bicycle. Him. Nothing beats a jet. Shut the F up, I effing hate ads. Stop trying to turn that jet to ad into a meme, I'm sick of it. Awkward moment on an internet conversation. All reliable, putting lol at the end of the sentence. Born too late to buy a home. Born too soon to explore space. Born just in time to finance a pizza from Domino's, pay over 6 weeks. Anime fans, cartoon fans, any kind of artist at all, AI art is not real art. When you ask God for a sign and then she brings you to this restaurant, just friends restaurant. You're the only one who understands me, huh? Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon. Neil Armstrong backwards is Nord's Mr. Alien. If I'm lying, why aren't my pants on fire? Case closed. I'm innocent. No monster. Review of Loch Ness. Celsius, Fahrenheit, -40 degrees. I really do like chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets is like my family. When I match with a girl and I message her and she actually responds back, I don't know, I didn't think I would get this far. Remember, all you need for a Winnie the Pooh costume is a red t-shirt and confidence. Until we meet again. The Rock. The cat. How I swore to be looking at me after I suddenly wake up in a cold sweat on a hot summer night. I think I'm bi. Which one? What do you mean? Bisexual, bilingual, bipolar, I know, a B. How to lose weight. Fasting is best. Keto is better. Enjoying all foods in moderation with a calorie deficit wins every time. Being poor. Caption this. 1S22S22P63S23P6. Cats are so useless, why do people even get them? Meanwhile, my face every time I see a cat doing literally anything. My mom forcefully taking me to family functions. I'm 23 years old. Me reading books and watching documentaries on things. Me researching online to find out more about those things. Me thinking deeply about those things. Me trying to remember those things when asked. No way, it's the Twitter community. The United States finally passing right to repair laws after complaints from consumers and businesses. McDonald's employees who didn't want to clean the ice cream machine after their shift. My wish list. Steam sale. How it feels seeing the most obviously AI video ever made, and literally every single comment treats it as real. Me trying to focus on work. My mind for not doing 7-minute meditation. Does it ever F you up thinking about how old versions of you still exist to people out there? People you haven't talked to in years remember who you used to be and nothing about who you are now, and they're out there with memories of a version of you that kinda looks. There are 11 types of people in this world. Those who understand Roman numerals and those who do not. When you wake up from a dream where you ruined your life. My first crush, 18-year-old me. I have finally forgotten you. I'll never suffer again for a woman. My future first love. My future ex-wife. Mom, go play with the neighbor's son. The neighbor's son. On crime TV shows, Witness, things like this just didn't happen back in the day. We never had to worry about locking doors or kidnappings. Narrator. After thorough investigation, the police found 2 other kidnapped children in the prior 5 years within 10 miles. When ads start popping up for stuff I have only thought about. Becoming a dad means I unlocked a new keyboard. Okay. Me, bro, is that the girl you like? Don't do weird things, bro, automatically. My grandfather in his youth, my father in his youth, me. We attempted to negotiate but Galactus asked too high a price. Well, what does he want? He asked us to make the Xbox Game Pass cheaper. My reaction realizing Americans are actually saying graham cracker not graham cracker. My girlfriend gave me creative freedom when designing our back patio. I have a feeling the boys will appreciate it. The beginning of Puff the Magic Dragon. The end. Everyone asking ChatGPT if seahorse emoji exists. The graphics cards running ChatGPT. When the suggested DoorDash tip is $2.50. When I bump it up to $3. Are you going to sleep? Yes, I am. Now shut up. If drunk driving is illegal, why do bars have parking lots? My bed when I try to fall asleep. My bed when it's time to get up. Windows 10 support has ended. Windows Vista, we luck more. And that's guaranteed. The penguin is calling you. The trapped guitar pic looking at the other pics. I have felt like this since January. How indie devs look at you when you don't want to play their top-down turn-based card side scroller with puzzle and roguelike element at 2 FPS. When you realize that Jersey Shore will be considered nostalgic soon. I'm the dumbest man alive. I made a non-kids game unplayable to protect kids. You're clearly dumber. Got matched with the guy in front of me. He didn't realize I could see the board from his side. POV. That one uncle who only shows up once in 10 gatherings. What is the reason for this visit? Food. Sorry I'm late. I sat on my bed in a towel for 34 minutes staring at a wall. I need to start hiding my money from myself. Electrical engineering. When the transition to the video sponsor is actually pretty funny and well thought out, I'll allow it. I want shorter games with worse graphics made by people who are paid more to work less, and I'm not kidding. One of my students has used the word F-tangular in an informal essay to describe a situation that was complicated and messy in multiple unpleasant and difficult ways. I'm in the presence of greatness and I'm stealing this word. ChatGPT sol. I can't prove that my boss has an affair, but his secretary's boo is getting bigger and bigger. If there is a seahorse emmet, who do you want to be when you grow up? A politician. It is 2025 BC. I'm a soldier from one of the outlying provinces called to defend the pyramid in Memphis. It is 2025 AD. I'm a soldier from one of the outlying provinces called to defend the pyramid in Memphis. POV. She takes off her pants but you need YouTube to eat. I don't always jump in your bed at 5 AM, but when I do I make sure to land on your puts. Me every time my Windows updates. I can't. Not again. I'm not strong enough. My intern was born in 2007. I have unread emails older than that. When I think I finally found the one, but then I realize they are just as toxic. Mom and dad, I failed again. In the middle of the night when you're deep sleeping and all of a sudden Alexa says I'm sorry, didn't understand, and you remember you don't own an Alexa. It's 2025 and the only way you can obtain a house is by winning a Mr. Beast competition or start an OnlyFans. Me when the picture doesn't move. I'm using MS Word. Let's roleplay. I'll be Burger King and you be McDonald's. I'll have it my way and you'll be loving it. If you laid a blue whale lengthwise across a basketball court, they would have to cancel the game. Everything after I realized that life is what I make of it and that tomorrow can be a better day if I just allow it to be. My Ghibli art because I'm a real artist and don't rely on AI generated slop. Studio Nigli. My mom. You're so handsome. I can't believe you don't have a girlfriend. Me. Running into someone whose name I should definitely remember but I don't. Team, I can hear the near silent hum of electrical appliances and the bubbles fizzing in the can of soda on the coffee table, but can't watch TV without subtitles and processes conversation at a quarter speed. How it feels after she says, "Oh, I thought you were G." Took 28 years to realize that, no matter what the meeting is about, if you randomly chime in with "it's just about finding that balance," people will always agree. You wouldn't stop me if I was a polar bear. You wake up to the lovely smell of a campfire. You wake up to the lovely smell of a campfire. There's endless songs out there about love and pain and life, but basically only one about the wheels on the bus. Just goes to show you they nailed it first try. People when Windows 10 support ends. Oh dear, gorgeous. People when Windows 10 was released. You effing donkey. Just before you lie, swallow a whole bag of popcorn kernels. Your action will be epic. This girl said she knew a spot for our first date and she took me to Costco. Nobody knows my next move, not even me. Therapist, where do you think some of this trauma began? Me, unsupervised in 1996. Gen Z, protests, Nepal, revolution, Madagascar, removed PM, removed corrupt government. Protesting back then. We will walk to work, we will boycott restaurants, we will march until we get what we want. Protesting now. I hate how much DoorDash charges me for food, so I'm just going to complain on the internet while still using DoorDash. This is how we get to Mars. Why is everyone's main goal is to get married and have kids? Like, don't you guys wanna do pills in foreign countries? This is disproportionate. What is occurring? Justice. What? Semi-conscious selfishness is still selfishness. 109-year-old woman says secret to long life is avoiding other people. People when anything mildly interesting happens. Cars back then. Super reliable, minimal servicing, 4 years even. Simple, no distractions, just a good driving experience. Cars now has 10 touch screens that urge you to take it to the service center at the slightest inconvenience within a month of buying it. When you're at the birthday party and that single mom finishes the Capri Sun in one luck. The best description I have ever gotten over the phone at work was when I asked which paw a dog was having issues with, and this guy said passenger side front paw. Face challenges head on. Your back can't handle another plot twist. You're fine. Just keep walking. Don't ruin this. Me after trying Great Britain's famous Hufflepuff sauce after all the hype. That time when my cousin and I were in a relationship. Me, my cousin, authentic boat from Haiti. Take a seat wherever you want. Am I in trouble? When you spend the night at your friend's house and they forget to give you a blanket. How is your mood? Me. The teacher. Boys, why don't you play with the new kid? The new kid. People who say, out of sight out of mind, have clearly never seen a spider disappear into their room. Only one man can save us. I'm going to steal the files. Nobody. Literally nobody. Rescuing woke grok from Elon's Go Crypt. I'm trying not to crack up at the fact this sounds like it was tweeted by a caveman. Students paying for their education. AI getting trained for free. I don't know what just happened, but I was at the animal shelter before work and a toddler walked in and pointed at me and went, "I want that one," and his mom just looked at me and said, "You can't have that, that's a grown man." Take a selfie with one of these and you'll fool everyone on Throwback Thursday with how vintage your photos look. Albino Pac-Man Frogmail. My fat A thought this was a pizza bagel. I want to spend money but not my money. When the teacher says that it's Kahoot time. My entire effing class. When your friend says they can't go out with you cause they have work or are sick but then post going out with others the same day. Me replaying the same 14 songs for an hour. I don't have a headache, I'm just preparing. Use paper cups. Use paper straws. How life feels when you have a plushie of your favorite character. The kid who brought gum, the class. What is the deal with 1990s movie women who choose to spend the afterlife with a 4-day lover over their lifelong partners? The Bridges of Madison County, Titanic. POV, you just came home from a 12-hour shift thinking your wife made you a hot home-cooked meal, but all you see is her drinking and flirting with a bee. Switching to Windows 11. Hacking Windows 10 to enable ESU. Me wondering why the meat I'm eating tastes funny, my foreigner friend. Friend, are you pregnant? Is it a boy or a girl? Me, fat. People watching The Truman Show when Truman does the same thing he did for the last 3,652 episodes. Surgeon, we are going to do everything we can. Me, haha no, I need you to just do the surgery. Seductively takes off glasses. Wow, you're effing blurry. Isn't, wasn't.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.